Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And yeah, so apparently we do have a new GTA 5 update, and the new version right now is going to be 1.0 3586.0. So I wanted to do a tutorial on how to install Grammar Police, but I'm not able to run my game right now. So we're gonna go ahead and take this opportunity to upgrade our game, or should I say our GTA 5 LSPDFR, and we're gonna go ahead and install the script V. I don't think there's a new game config that comes with this, but with that said, these are the three that we are going to install right now. Let's go ahead and start off with our GTA 5 with our LSPDFR instead. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do this as quickly as possible. You can go ahead and go watch video number 2 for this if you not really catching up on what we are doing, because I did cover this in a separate video. So there's a little bit more explanation on that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just drag and drop everything right here for my LSPDFR, and I do have some notes that I really need to go ahead and do before I jump into the game. I'm going to replace everything right now. I think the only thing that you really need here for LSPDFR is going to be the Rage plugin hook, but it's okay. We're just gonna go ahead and do everything right now. All right, I need to update my files here, so let me go ahead and do just that. Copy everything over here, highlight and paste everything right here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go to file and save. If you want to know what this is, like I said, you can go to video number 2 or number 3 or something like that. That's where you're gonna find all of that. All right, let me go ahead and update these. I gotta move this one over. No, which one is my notes? All right, let me go ahead and open up my notes first. Okay, put it over here, and then open this one, put it over here, highlight, Control C, highlight, Control V, file and save, and that's that. Alright, that's for the LSPDFR. Now let me go ahead and install my script V, so make sure you install this correctly as well. Alright, the new script V just came out, so for this new GTA 5 version, I'm going to highlight these 3 files, drag and drop in here. Oh shit, I was not supposed to drag and drop him in there. Alright, let me go ahead and highlight these and delete that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go back to GTA 5 main directory. This is where I need to drag and drop these 3 right there. Alright, hopefully that makes sense. And last but not least, we're gonna go ahead and install our Grammar Police, and of course we're gonna go ahead and jump into the game as well and do a little bit of a demonstration. Alright, go ahead and move this one over here, open this folder, and then here guys, we do have 3 files that I'll highly suggest that you check out before you can drag and drop anything, especially the Reg Native UI. This one seems to be an old version for me, so if I go ahead and take a look at the files on my game, Reg Native UI .dll, mine is for 2024, so I am not installing this one. And then the IPT, let me see if I have it here. If you don't have it, please go ahead and install it. The IPT, mine is right here. 5/28/2023, so that seems to be the same one that I have. And then the callout interface, go ahead and check this out. 6/2/2023, this one is 6/1/2023, so I'm not installing this. If anything, I can just go ahead and highlight these three and drag and drop here. So make sure whatever you have in your game is the current version for the bottom three right here. All right, if you don't have it, if you don't have either one of these, go ahead and drag and drop everything in here. But first check and see if you have the current version or not. All right, so before you can go ahead and jump into the game, guys, let's go ahead and go to the plugins folder, LSPDFR. We need to go ahead and go to forced callout INI right here. We need to turn off some things because we just installed Grammar Policer. At the very top over here, okay, we need to go ahead and change this true to a false. Okay, go ahead and change that to a false. And then at the very bottom, like over here, we need to go ahead and change this Z to a none right here. Not 9, none. All right, so that's pretty much this. If you made any changes, go ahead and go to file and save, and that's pretty much done with that. But before we can go ahead and jump into the game, go ahead and open up your sound settings and make sure you have your microphone or whatever your microphone source is selected here under input. Okay, for me, I use Rodecaster Pro Stereo. That's where my microphone goes through, so this is what I'm gonna have right here. All right, so make sure that's selected. But yeah, before I forget here, let me make sure you guys don't make a mistake here. In terms of this one here, go ahead and go back to plugins, LSPDFR, and then here under where's Grammar Police right here. Let's go ahead and open this. As you can see right here, guys, for me, I do have the custom one, but for you, let me just go ahead and delete this. All right, so for you, if you're installing this for the first time, you are just going to have this default INI. Please do not edit anything here. We're gonna go ahead and come back after we jump into the game. It's gonna go ahead and create that custom INI where we do jump into the game first. Okay, so with that said, let me go ahead and go back to my GTA 5 main directory. Now I'm gonna go ahead and run my rage. So now this rage is gonna go ahead and run as though you are installing this for the first time. So you're gonna go ahead and get this page right here. Go ahead and accept, and please also make sure you do have your antivirus turned off before you run your Rage native your Rage plugin hook, because sometimes it doesn't work well when your antivirus is turned on. Okay, as you can see here, our threshold is still the same as when we installed our LSPDFR the first time. We are just upgrading right now, so all settings should pretty much be there, and all the plugins that we have installed so far, they're still there. All right, and then let me see if there's anything that we need to change here. Absolutely nothing. Just go ahead and go to file and save, and then you're gonna go ahead and get this box. Just say okay. It might crash the game here. It happens to me a lot, but just go ahead and close out everything and run your game once again, and that should send you in the game. But I will see you guys in the game, and then we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of a showcase on Grammar Policer. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and step outside here real quick. We need to go on duty as well for us to kind of try this out. Whoa, what the hell is going on? All right, let me go ahead and go on duty here. I am just going to type force duty, just like that. All your plugins should be there as well. Okay. Oh, and this load, it should show our plugins in here. We already installed this. All right. So with that said, I need to go ahead and install this vehicle. To this shade over here, maybe you can see better. Alright, so guys, with that said, let's go ahead and press our left shift control key.
Exactly. Lazy Americans here cost a fortune.
So when you do that, it's gonna go ahead and click that menu for our grandma police. Alright, so let's go ahead and go here. For me, I don't like to see this radio, so for me I'm just gonna go ahead and turn that off, and then here to show player status, I'm gonna go ahead and say yes. As you can see now, we do have that blip beside our minimap that says status out of service right now, right? And then here show target plate, let me just say yes. I think it will be the first time I try this out right here. And then here guys, you can always move this around if you want. As you can see, by doing this, I'm moving it closer to my minimap, and then you can go ahead and place it to whatever you want. So the Y and the Y-axis and the X-axis, right? Over here, if you want to go ahead and move it down, it's going to be a D-pad right and D-pad left to move these things around. Alright, and then when you're satisfied with the way it is, then you can go ahead and leave it there. Here you can go ahead and change the scale. You can go ahead and make it bigger. You can go ahead and make it smaller, depending on what you want. Alright. In terms of the radio itself, you can go ahead and move it to the side over here if you wanted to. Really, it's up to you. And then of course the Y-axis as well, and the scale, you can go ahead and make it big, or you can go ahead and make it as small as possible as well. That's up to you there. Auto close, yes, I'll just leave it at that. Or edit radio position. If you go ahead and do it like this, then I think you can do this with your mouse, right? Just go ahead and hold it to your mouse like this, and then go ahead and move it wherever you want to move it to, and leave it there, and then just click the O button on your controller to exit out of that. All right, let's go ahead and bring that menu back. Left control key plus F2, and then over here hold to talk, I will say yes, and then the in-car animation is going to be there. For this one guys, is the sound that you are going to hear whenever you press the button to initiate a verbal command to dispatch, right? Something like this, right? Something like that. Go to number 2. That's how number 2 sounds. So that's up to you which one you want. This will be number 3. I think for me I'll just choose number 2. I think mine will be number 2 or 5. So this one will be number 5.
Job is awesome.
I like this one as an exit sound, as a release sound instead. So I'll choose number 2 for me here. And then for number 1 for release, let me go to number 2. Let me go to number 3. Let me go to number 5. Probably, I don't know. Let me. I think this one could have been 5 for me. Let me hear. Yeah, I'll keep that. All right, so this one will be the response from dispatch, something that they will say. All right, let me go ahead and go to number 2.
Go ahead.
So this is how they're gonna respond. Number 3.
1 Lincoln 18.
Number 1.
This is dispatch.
Alright, I think I'll just keep mine at 1 for right now, but I can always come back here and change it. Immersion settings. I'll just leave everything else here as true or yes, like that. Officer check interval. I don't like this personally. I don't like this, so I'll leave it at 0, but you can go ahead and try it out. Pretty much for this one as well, I don't really like it. As the bottom 4 here, or the bottom 5, is it 4? So this one you can go ahead and experiment it yourself and see whether you like it or not. But personally, I don't like it, so I'll just leave mine at 0. For this one, I'll just go ahead and say true everything. And what do you say? Whatever. Over here, you can go ahead and just leave this one all true, all yeses, if you wanted to. And then here you can go ahead and reload the configurations, but I'm just gonna go ahead and save mine right here. Alright, so at this point I'll just show you the button that I'm using right now, but after we exit out of here, I will show you where you can go ahead and edit so that you can go ahead and use your own key. Alright, so this is how mine will sound, something like this. Requesting backup.
Attention all units. Officer requesting backup near Pillbox Hill. Respond code 3.
Alright, so I just called backup just like that, right? And then I could say something like, show me 10-8, and that will put me on duty. As you can see,
Roger. 1 Lincoln 18. Proceed to patrol area.
Alright, as you can see now, the status has changed to available, so that means I'm available for calls. Let me just go ahead and press enter and dismiss this officer here. Alright, let me say something like, show me at a traffic stop.
Attention, this is dispatch. A suspect resisting arrest in Alta. Officer
As you can see
requesting
now,
backup. Respond
the
code
status
3.
has changed to traffic stop, so that means I'm on a traffic stop right now, or something like that, right? And then I could say something like, show me 10-7.
Copy that. 1 Lincoln 18.
As you can see now, I am out of service, so that's how you can go ahead and change it. Why is this radio still on though? I think why is this radio still showing? I don't get it. Alright, there. I hate that radio, man. I hate it. I don't know. But anyways, with that said, guys, let's go ahead and exit out of the game here. Alright, let's go ahead and go back to our GTA 5 main directory. Now we're gonna go ahead and go back to plugins, LSPDFR, Grammar Police. Now you'll see that you have this custom INI configuration setting. You can go ahead and open this one up. So this is one that you can go ahead and update, okay, or should I say modify. So here you can go ahead and change your Lincoln, your Aram, your cosine, or whatever. You can go ahead and write it there. I think I'm usually using like Atom 12 or something like that. Just go ahead and do that, Atom 12. And then here is the key that you can press in order for you to talk to dispatch. So you can go ahead and change this to anything you want there, but I'm used to this button right here for me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it as it is. But if you want to go ahead and use something else other than this, if you know what this button is on your keyboard, then you can go ahead and keep it, but I'm used to it now, so I'll just go ahead and leave mine as it is. All right, so if you made any changes here, go to file and save, and that's pretty much it on Grammar Policer. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing.